August 13th is going to go down as one of the biggest drama days in the tech world here in 2020, as Epic Games had us all glued to social media. Their plan was simple: bait Apple and Google into banning Fortnite from their stores with a full-on game plan ready to be set in motion. Regardless of what you think of Epic and which side of the argument you fall on, watching their plan unfold was a sight to see. What's going on, Tech Squad? Andrew Edwards here, and if you missed the drama that went down with Epic Games, I'm here to bring you a quick summary. In short, Fortnite, one of the most popular games of all time and certainly one of the most popular games of the modern era, has been banned by Apple from its iOS App Store and has been banned by Google from the Play Store over on Android. The reason for this is that Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite, added a new in-app purchase option which would allow a user to buy in-game currency at a discounted rate if they paid Epic Games directly, as opposed to using the in-app purchase system on both iOS and Android. This meant Epic wouldn't be giving a cut of the revenue to Apple or Google, and this was a blatant disregard for the rules of both platforms, and as a result, Fortnite was banned. From there, it became obvious that this was a setup, as Epic Games had lawsuits ready to go. First, Epic announced that it was suing Apple, written in human readable language no less, rather than a bunch of legalese. Epic made an antitrust argument that alleged that Apple has a monopoly over iOS software distribution, not a monopoly over all smartphones. Then there was the in-game reveal of 1980 Fortnite, a take on Apple's iconic 1984 Super Bowl commercial and advertising campaign. This video was impressive in almost every sense of the word. It mirrored the message that Apple was presenting back when Apple wanted to position IBM as the big bad monster, and the video replicated this shot for shot, but now with Apple taking the place of IBM as the big corporate behemoth who dominates the industry. It's worth watching if you haven't seen it. The video shows that Epic Games isn't just battling Apple in the court of law, but also in the court of public opinion, which may be even more important. Fortnite is a beast when it comes to attention, and it's one of the most downloaded and played apps of all time. If users start getting left out of new seasons, and if new users can't install the game on their devices and Epic points the finger at Apple, there's a chance we could see some serious backlash from users. This is in addition to some of the heat Xbox gamers have been feeling towards Apple over the past week due to their decision to not allow Xbox Game Pass cloud streaming on iOS, essentially making it an Android exclusive on mobile. Microsoft condemned Apple for blocking the new game streaming service on iPhones and iPads, saying Apple stands alone as the only general purpose platform to deny consumers from cloud gaming and game subscription services like Xbox Game Pass. But that wasn't it though, as just a little while later, Google kicked Fortnite out of the Google Play Store. However, the difference there is that while Fortnite broke Google Play Store rules, on the Android side of things, you can install apps using other stores. For example, you can just download Fortnite through the Samsung Galaxy App Store on Android, which Epic doesn't mind because they don't have to pay Samsung or anyone else a 30% fee of in-app purchases, but there's no such option over on iOS. As you might have guessed, Epic responded with a ready-made lawsuit against Google as well. Although there was no slick video parody for this one, the lawsuit did make light of the fact that Google's "Don't Be Evil" motto no longer applied. With the Google lawsuit, we also got information that Google forced OnePlus to kill a deal with Epic Games that would have put a Fortnite launcher on their phones. For anyone who thought that Android was simply an open platform that phone manufacturers could use however they saw fit, that hasn't been the case for a long time. Epic Games said that Google demanded that OnePlus not implement its agreement with Epic, with the limited exception of mobile devices sold in India. Epic also alleges that Google prevented LG from pre-installing the Epic Games app on LG devices because, in LG's words, LG had a contract to block side downloading off of Google Play Store this year. Now, this was a great play that only a great storyteller could put together, and it's no surprise that video game maker Epic Games, worth $17.3 billion, was able to pull this off. Epic Games is uniquely positioned to fight both Apple and Google with a game that's played around the world by more than 350 million people. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney said, "We're fighting for open platforms and policy changes equally benefiting all developers, and it'll be a hell of a fight." I'll note that Epic's legal team here includes Christine Verney, a former U.S. Assistant Attorney General of the Antitrust Division and former Federal Trade Commissioner, as well as Catherine Forrest, a former judge and antitrust litigator and a partner at the firm that was part of Qualcomm's infamous lawsuit against Apple. But now I want to hear from you guys. As far as I was concerned, I was highly entertained watching how this all unfolded. Like I said, this is kind of like a Hollywood blockbuster style plot, and it provided some much needed distraction here in 2020. But what do you think? Is Epic Games correct? Maybe not for blatantly breaking rules, but in their thought process that developers shouldn't be held to that 30% tax that Apple and Google want to charge? Or are Apple and Google correct as the companies that built and laid the foundation of their stores and devices? Of course, the one difference between Apple and Google, iOS and Android, is that on Android, you can still, as I said, use alternate app stores if you want to, whereas on iOS, you're completely locked out if you can't be in the App Store. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll meet you there for further discussion. Thank you so much for watching this one. As always, guys, I appreciate your support. I'm Andrew Edwards, and I will catch you in the next video.